In Genesis 4:4, we see that Abel brings forth a sacrifice from the firstborn of his flock and the fat thereof. And it says that God looked at this sacrifice with respect. He looked upon it favorably. And this word that we translate to look upon favorably is a permutation of the letters of Jesus' name, Yeshua. So, if letters have elemental power, it means that Jesus and a sacrifice that is looked upon favorably have some kind of deep symbolic resonance that goes all the way to the beginning of the Bible and is clearly expounded on in the New Testament. Genesis 1:7 is the first time we see the word "and he made." And he made Elohim at Harakia, that is the firmament, to divide between the water that is below the firmament and the water that is above the firmament. This word "and he made" is a permutation of the letters of the name Jesus. In John, it says that everything was made through the Word. And we find out later that the Word became flesh in incarnation. So, it may be true that Hebrew letters have elemental power. And if that was true, then it would make sense that Jesus' name is the same elemental force that everything was made through. And Jesus' name is the same elemental force that God looks upon favorably in regards to sacrifice. This same name, equal to 386, is the rounded average of all of the words of Genesis 1:1. So Genesis 1:1 is 2701 divided by 7, rounds up to 386. More precisely, it's 385.8, where 385 is the value of Shochenya, which is the dwelling of God or the Spirit. So, if 2701 divided by 7 was exactly 386, we would lose this extra information. Specifically, this shows us that 6/7 of creation is Yeshua. 6/7 of creation is made, and 1/7 of creation is the dwelling of God or the resting of God, which makes perfect sense when you think about the fact that God was making for 6 days and resting for 1. Now, I don't know if this video was entertaining, but I hope it was at least inspiring. And if you were inspired by it, leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with a friend. Interact. Hit me up. I'm here. Let's talk about the super cool word of Yod He Vav He. Peace.